Hello Fabulous DIYers, it's Daniela Tabois here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create this romantic square neckline puff sleeve smocking top along with a matching smocking skirt. So if you guys are interested to see how to do this, let's begin. So these are my patterns I'm going to be using to modify to make the bodice. These patterns, I have a video on how I created them, so you can watch it from how I made these patterns right here at the card, or it will be linked down in the description box. So this is my front. This is a deep V bodice, V-neck bodice, and all I did was see this open dart. I left it open, and I created my top portion by following the pattern like this. So all I did was come in at the center front line and draw a 90-degree angle square right here. So this came in, as you can see right here, and then draw in my square. You can decide how low you want your neckline to be. This is kind of high. You can have it, if you want to show more cleavage, you can bring it down 2 more inches to show more cleavage, but you will have to test that out to see what you like, what you prefer for your neckline. And then here along the center front line will be the length of your top. So all I did was, I did not close the dart, so you can see the dart open, and I just basically followed the center front line and extended it a little bit wider, about 2 inches over, including the open dart, so that way I have a fullness around my neck, my waistline, and I don't want to make it too full because the elastic will not retract back to my waistline size. So if it gets too full, it's gonna look very baggy around your waistline. So here's my center back pattern. As you can see, I did the same thing again, leave the dart open, and then here's the pattern. Once again, you can decide how low you want your center back line to be, and I eliminated the center back seam allowance because I'm going to cut this on the fold, trace it, extended it out, boop, and then I decided how low I wanted my back neckline to be. So here's the top now. The waist has been stitched with the elastic thread. And now I'm going to place this right on top and then steam this to shrink it. I don't want to put it directly on there because this fabric will melt underneath the iron. But you can start seeing that the elastic starts to retract. tighten up. Like here you can see that it's loose, and on this side you see tighter. So let me show you that one more time. Now it's like tighter. So right now I'm working on this square. Isn't this cute? This is super cute, very tiny, you know. But when I finish complete it, it's gonna be major. Right now I'm trying to finish the neckline by putting in this bias binding at the neck, because it's a square neck. And it's gonna have sleeves. So pretend this is your neckline, okay? So what you're gonna do is use bias binding. This one I think is a 1/2 inch doubled bind. And all you have to do is take one side of the binding where it has a stitch and place it right here at the edge of your neckline. And then you're gonna sew that down to a corner, okay? You stop the stitch and then bring it out another 1/2 inch to cut away the excess. So you can have a 1/2 inch extension. You wanna do the same thing here as well. You're gonna place one of this and on the edge, and make sure that you give it enough room at the corner because you want them to both meet at that same stitch point. So you're gonna sew from where the other point reach, start from there, come all the way down to your neckline. See? So this is stitched down. And I want to make sure that I'm going to stitch it bringing it right here. Okay? So I'm going to place it, the edge once again, at the edge of the neckline. So there we have it. See the corner? Alright. So now that we have a 90-degree angle, we're gonna snip into here, but not all the way to those stitch lines. Just like this. See? We're gonna do just this. Now, this is a lot. We don't need all of this. We just need some of it, because now we're gonna flip this inside and cover it. So I'm gonna cut down this middle so that way I can have enough to turn back. So this is enough to turn back, because you wanted to put it right inside like a casing to cover it, see? And then this will be turned onto the inside or the wrong side of the fabric, and you will stitch it down like that, but not just yet. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side as well. So now that I have both sides cut, okay, I'm going to now fold this inward like this, and then bring that inside and lay this flat. See that? And then this will be the same thing. We'll do the same thing. Put this inside as well. Push that. This is so complicated. Okay. And as you can see, it creates a 9-degree angle. It crosses over like a railroad track at the crossroads, and it's a corner right here. I'm gonna put a pin right there just to hold this down so I don't have to. And then all you have to do is just decide which one you want to hide. So since this is already overlapping, I'm going to cut away some of this and tuck it in into the other binding like this, see? And then, see that? I tucked it in, and then that extension I'm going to fold it back just like this to place it right underneath. And then this is what it's going to look like, and all I have to do is just stitch this down around to the corner at the edge, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and press this and then do the stitching. So here is the finished look, and this is another way you can clean up your neckline without using a facing. Okay, so here is the top, and this is the neckline. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut the bottom of the hem of the sleeve a little bit wider. I'm just going to cut it off of the scraps of fabric that I was using previously, but I'm not using it anymore, but I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut out. Just make my hem just a little bit bigger. And then bring it back into the sleeve. Voila. So I went ahead and did a 1/4 of an inch roll back, and all I have to do is just measure how far down I want my cuff to ruffle, which is going to be like this, my elastic thread. And since you don't want to put tension on this, you just basically wind it in your bobbin by hand till you full it up, and this is what I'm going to be using. Okay, so this is what it looked like once I'm done. Okay, and this is the top of the sleeve right here. So I'm gonna just gather this up, and then I'm going to just connect the sleeve like this, sew a 1/2 inch to close it. So as you can see, I have an arm inside one of them and the other one doesn't have the arm. And yeah, that's basically what it is. Let's turn around to the back. And this is the back. Okay, so this is my skirt now, and I went ahead and stitched it all the way to the top with the smocking detail. Now at the waistline here, I'm going to put a elastic, 1/2 inch elastic at the waistline just to cinch it, to make sure that it's completely tight along the waistline, and then that's about it. So I'm going to measure this along my waistline to so I know how much I need, and then I'm going to stitch it right on with a straight stitch. Okay, so I'm going to change my bobbin that has the elastic thread in there to the regular thread. You want to make sure you do that because you don't need the double elastane when you are installing the elastic to the waistline. Now I want to change my tension back to where it was in the beginning, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my elastic, which is the length of my waistline, connect it together like this, and zigzag it close. Show you, and as you can see, it's zigzag close. Okay, so here is the top of my skirt. As you can see, it's about 1 inch at the top here. So what I'm going to do is just place the elastic here at the top. So I'm going to start at the side seam where I started the stitching and pin that here like this. Pin it up a 1/2 inch because I want it to look like it was smocked as well. And then I'm going to pin the other side of my elastic to the other side seam. Same way, 1/2 inch. Then I'm going to stretch the elastic throughout the skirt as I'm sewing. Now the key to this is to pull and pull the fabric at the same time, so that way you can have the stretch in the area where you want to stitch the elastic. There we go. Low skirt. This is cute. Okay, a quick try on. Ooh, yes. Yes. Ooh, yes. Now this is what I'm talking about. So let's put it with the whole entire, let's get the whole entire look together so we can see the final look. So this is the final look, guys. I feel like a ray of sunshine during this fall season. What? I am serving Clueless vibes. Excuse me, yes. Who me? My name is Daniela Tabois, but I prefer Miss Tabois. Yes, I love it. I freaking love it. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. And if you are tempted or still not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.